Hey, this is Trish, and I am back behind the pub where I am performing tonight. I've been on stage for about an hour and a half right now, and I thought that today would be a perfect time to talk about something that every performing artist has to deal with at some point in their career, their college career, professional career, even amateur career, and that is, do you perform when you're sick? There are so many different possibilities and so many, because I'm sick I can't even think of the word, variables that go into deciding whether you're sick, not sick enough, that you can still go on. I tell you, it's I've always been a show goes on kind of person. I didn't want to cancel this gig because I need the gig. I want the gig. I love performing. But what this is Saturday. I came down with sinusitis and laryngitis last Friday, so 8 days ago. By Saturday I had full-on laryngitis, felt like I was swallowing glass shards every time I swallowed. That lasted for 2 days. Monday, I still felt horrible. I've been on stuff to get over this, but with the idea that whatever happens, fine, but I have to be able to perform on Saturday. And Thursday I had rehearsal. I could barely sing. Having laryngitis, you don't talk. You certainly don't do vocal warm-ups. Yesterday my fever broke, but I'm still exhausted. Even singing on stage, thank God I have my lead sheets, because even with lead sheets, I'm screwing up words. Not super horrible, I guess. I mean, people are complimenting me on my voice, so I guess it's okay, but I just feel it's really hard when you have to make that determination when performing is your livelihood, and it's how you earn money. You can't just cancel because you don't feel well. And so for me, I felt well enough that I could do this. Now I'm wondering if that was the right decision, but here I am. So I'll give an update later. Right now, I tell you, my brain is just so befuddled. My ears are stopped up. I don't even know how I'm doing actually, but I'll give an update later, so stay tuned. Okay, so it is the end of the gig and my voice is shot. And one of the reasons why you want to be really, really careful when you perform when you're sick or audition when you're sick is that adrenaline can give you this false hope of your vocal health. And for me, because I've been doing this a long time, I know what my limits are, and I know what I should and should not do, and I know what not to allow myself to go to vocally. So for the vocals, my voice is wiped out. My band's packing up right now. The bartender's kicking us out. Aren't you? Yeah, he is. And it was really hard to be vocally present and to not just fall into the patterns that I normally do. I had to be really careful because I don't want to hurt my voice, because what adrenaline does is adrenaline gives you this false sense of security, and also it can give you some false notes sometimes, some notes that just aren't actually there. And even if you make it through the performance, it's what happens later that is the real problem. It's the potential damage of what you're doing the next day once the adrenaline's worn off and you're not in performer mode and you're just trying to breathe at that point. So I did the gig. We sang for 3 hours. We took like one break, but it was tough, especially there at the end. Just some notes weren't there or they were creaky, and so I had to really watch my placement so that I'm not doing too much damage. But I had to get through the gig. I had to do it. I needed to do the gig, and so it's just, yeah, you can't, when this is your living, you can't just call in sick, the show must go on, you have to do it. So anyway, so I'm going to pack up. This is today's video, and I'm tired, that's why the camera's shaking, but it was a good night, good crowd, especially here at the end. We had some great people. Well, we had a great crowd all night long. It was some birthday people were in, so that's always fun. That and bridal parties or whatever. So anyway, the voice is worn out. I probably won't be able to talk at all tomorrow, which is fine. I don't intend to, believe it or not. All right, I will see you soon. Love you. Bye.